Alright, I figured I'd make a new video here. I've updated my equipment since the last time, although you probably can't tell just by looking at it here. As many of you know, I'm a big wah fan. I've been trying to collect this set of equipment like this, or if I ever track down the originals. I'd like to collect the originals that wah wore in his last season with the Habs, the last part of a season. And yeah, this is what I've been able to come up with. I managed to get ones that have the round logos on the pads, this is the only set I've ever found. So I sold the other ones that have the crest like that with the points on it. This one has a round perimeter, and this one came with the gloves too, so I sold the gloves. The glove is in really good shape. Aside from being a little bit deformed on the end, it's really good. Feels real nice, still pretty solid, but broke in pretty good. I managed to track down a set of full rights that match, which is what Vokoun had when he played for the Habs. He had a set of pads like this, and yeah, so when I found that out, obviously I became a fan of Vokoun because he's got enough style to copy wah. Might not be original, but it's hard to beat the best. And here's the blocker. It's kind of pooched. The logo's peeling on it, and the plastic's breaking through the edge here. Gotta replace the straps here, and yeah, I'd like to get it repaired by Bay Area Hockey Repair. Got to send all my stuff down there one of these days. Keep telling them I'm going to do it and never get around to it. But I also managed to track down a couple of sticks that match. The first one here, it's the older one. The date stamped on it is 94. It's the same as the ones that Wah used from 93 up to the last couple games of his final season with the Habs. This one's brand new, never used. It wasn't taped until I bought it. Got it from a buddy of mine over on GGSU. Check him out on Facebook. If you're into goalie equipment, that's the place to be. This other one here, it's the same as the one Wah used in his last few games. Very hard to find. I managed to get a couple of them given to me here from a goalie down in the States. They're completely bagged out, but I figured this one was the best. I taped it up, and again, I tried to tape them both up the way Wah used them, because I'm a big Wah fanboy. And yeah, the pads are in pretty good shape. They're a little bit saggy, but overall they're pretty good for pads that are from 95. And this is my bucket. I got a KOHO 570. It's been a tank. I've had it for over 10 years. I just repainted it here a year or two ago. Nothing fancy. I did a custom paint on the back plate here. Tried something new. Tried to make it look like it had bubbles, and it didn't really work. It did, but mostly just looks dirty. And yeah, also bought this mask here. It's just for display. It's a VV mask, branded as a KOHO. It's supposed to look like Wah's second paint job from the Avs. I just have it for display. It's a nice mask. It's up for sale if anybody wants it. Looks like the cage has been spray painted, and they lazy. And yeah, overall it's in good shape. No real major marks except a little bit of a ding on top there. Really like it. Doesn't have a very big chin on it, so if you're not a fan of the big chin, I'm a big fan of the big chin, but if you're not a big fan of the big chin here, you know, that one would be a good mask for you. A bit light, but hey, it looks good. Nothing else is a good display piece. So yeah, that's my Wah equipment. I got a KOHO chesty. I'd like to get a set of KOHO pants to match the rest here. And yeah, I hope you guys like my stuff. Feel free to comment and let me know if my stuff looks just terrible and I'm a little bit too old-fashioned, or if you think it's cool. And I appreciate the long hours of searching and the time it took to collect it. So hope you guys like it, and feel free to comment.